Good evening and welcome to this game 2 between Gamers League and Copenhagen Wolves. We have just seen game 1 where the Morphling from Copenhagen Wolves was able to beat the team fight from Gamers League. Let's see if the teams are going to be having a different strategy for this game. We're going to have Copenhagen Wolves on the dire side this game with Gamers League on the Radiant side. So we will be seeing the first pick coming out from Gamers League as well, that is what we're waiting right now. At least we have a first ban for now, which is going to be a Lycan, a quite unusual ban out for the first team to be banning, as a Lycan is usually one that you see banned out by the second team. But banning out the Lycan also means they don't want to pick it up themselves. So just banning that one out in advance. We have a Broodmother ban out here as well, and a Darkseid ban out from Copenhagen Wolves. They have a bit more luxury now. They don't have to ban out the Lycan, so we're probably still going to see a Furion banned out, but maybe something unorthodox as well. They banned out the Queen of Pain last game, as well as the Lone Druid. Might be heroes they don't want to face, so we'll see if they're going to pick up one of these heroes. And actually, the Broodmother ban out, quite unusual as well. I mean, last game, Broodmother was not banned nor picked. So we'll see how they're going to go with that. We have got a Furion, of course, banned out now by Wolves, as expected. Let's see what the last ban out is going to be from Gamers League. If they are going to be banning out that Morphling, which was a first pick for Copenhagen Wolves in the previous game. So even with that first pick there, I mean, Gamers League knew what Copenhagen Wolves wanted to go for. They knew that Morphling was going to be their hard carry, and they still went for a teamfight strategy, hoping that they would be able to take that on, but not able to do so at all. Let's see. Let's see though. They're going into reserve time for this last ban. They are going to ban out that Morphling. Just something that they don't want to face again. And in case you're wondering, yes, it is like really hot here right now. As you might see my face a bit glowing because of that. We have got the Queen of Pain ban out once again for Copenhagen Wolves. They had that ban out in the previous game as well. We're going to see Gamers League. What are they going to pick up first? I mean, Leshrac is still in, Invoker is still in. We have the Naga Siren and Chaos Knight as well, even though both of those were not picked up in the previous game nor banned, should I add. And let's see what their pick is gonna be. If it's gonna be that Leshrac, I mean, they had Leshrac in the previous game as well as the Chen, so some great pushing power there, and they are gonna go for Leshrac once again. But they weren't just not able to go for that team fight pushing. I mean, they pushed alright. They had some great early towers, but they were not able to push fast enough for that Morphling, to stop that Morphling from getting big. And of course, they got pushed themselves as well with the Enigma on the opponent team. So not getting that advantage that they wanted to go for. We have got a counter push pickup for Copenhagen Wolves. We have got at least the Invoker, which is probably one of the massive turtle heroes that there is, with his tornadoes and everything. So he is being picked up here by Calculus. We have a Brewmaster pickup as well. Shadow Demon is still in the pool. Might be see that picked up together with that if Gamers League does not want to go for the Shadow Demon. They are going to go for the 10. Are they going to go for Sand King or Shadow Demon? One here. Both of those are good combinations with Leshrac. The last game, I can't remember really what they picked up after. They picked up a Tidehunter at this point. They had the same lineup so far. They had a Chen, they had a Leshrac. Let's see if they're going to go for team fights again, if they're going to go for the Tidehunter, or if they'd rather go for a more solid carry, maybe, perhaps, or something to stop the Brewmaster from doing his thing, like a Shadow Demon would be able to it would be good, definitely, with that Soul Catcher on there. He will at least be able to take down the Brewmaster if he's not have his ultimate off cooldown, of course, or something with a stun to have that follow-up stuns on the Brewmaster so that he can't cast his ultimate. Also a very good way to deal with that. Let's see though, they're taking into the bonus time once again, thinking this through really hard, and like I said, it is really hot here, so you will see me drinking some water here, indeed.
Dire team pick.
There we go. We have got the Venomancer pickup for Gamers League. I mean, it is a solid support hero. It is not giving anything away, apart from, of course, the channel Leshrac kind of gives something away. Like, okay, they want to push. But Venomancer pickup here, solid support. In case there will be a Templar assassin being picked up by Copenhagen Wolves, which I don't think there will be, by the way. I was going to say the Enigma, but because I always say the Enigma when the Chen is on the other side. Enigma is one of those heroes that can farm faster in the jungle than the Chen is, and he worked out great in the previous game. But Templar Assassin is, of course, the counter to, Venomancer is the counter towards the Templar Assassin. But they already have a mid-game hero. They have got that Brewmaster, so I'm not expecting that one to be picked up. But we'll see. And he will definitely not get picked up while there's already a counter on the opponent team. We have a Windrunner ban for Gamers League. So far, it's looking pretty solid for Copenhagen Wolves, how they're going to lane this. I mean, we're going to have an Enigma in the jungle. We're going to have a solo lane for the Invoker and a Brewmaster who's probably going to be on a dual lane, even though I have seen it run on that solo top lane before. But yeah, looking pretty solid. All they need is a solo lane and a support. That's what my guesses are, and apparently that's what Gamers League thinks also. Because they indeed ban out the Windrunner, which is of course a solo lane, Copenhagen Wolves banning out that Lone Druid. They did ban it out in the previous game as well. It's just a hero that they don't want to face. They just don't want to. They want to risk having to take that one on if it does get all too late game. Maybe they're still gonna be able to secure some extra late game for them, even though they might just think that the Brewmaster is gonna be enough for that. Like a solo lane carry, something like a Storm Spirit, for example. I don't think he's gonna get picked up, but I just wanted to mention him because I wanted to. Last ban out, it's gonna be Beastmaster. It's no surprise. I mean, he was in the first game as well and was a solid solo lane for that for Copenhagen Wolves, and it's just a hero that they don't want to deal with again. Solo lanes that are still left are, of course, the Puck, which is still in. They used that in the previous game as well. They had a Puck and a Beastmaster, so might be that they want to pick that one up again. And Death Prophet's gonna be picked up at Gamers League. Looks like they are gonna go for that pushing lineup once again. And their last pickup might actually be a Juggernaut to go together with that Venomancer. It is a tactic that we have seen on Infused quite a few times with the Death Prophet there, as well as the Venomancer Channeler Shrek. Just 4 very good pushing heroes, and Juggernaut to go with that to have a bit of a carry potential there, and of course Venomancer Juggernaut is a lane that you don't really want to be against, because if you're gonna get hit by that Gale, you're gonna get hit by the Blade Fury, and if you're gonna get hit by the Blade Fury, you're gonna die, most likely. And let's see if we are gonna see a Puck here being picked up by Copenhagen Wolves. I mean, the Shadow Demon is still in. It is a solid hero, but they might be looking at some more anti-push right now, like an Earthshaker or something, even though they probably won't go for that, actually. I mean, the most hard counter pushers, in not saying Turtling because I already said Invoke for that, but counter pushes is the Windrunner, Beastmaster, and the Earthshaker. But Windrunner and Beastmaster already being banned out by Gamers League, and we actually have Fala disconnecting here. I hope that won't have an impact on their last pick, as I hope that he reconnects before then. We have got Galcol is still thinking about their last pickup. Let's see what they're gonna go for. It's gonna be a Shadow Demon, so we will see Shadow Demon Brewmaster, as they're just gonna stick to their guns, stick to the tactic that they already had. I mean, Shadow Demon Brewmaster, it is a fairly standard lane, and you know, you can just disrupt the target, and your Brewmaster will pedal up there and will do his clap as soon as he comes out, and hopefully there's a Soul Catcher on there as well, getting that extra damage up. So yeah, definitely a good combination there. Last pickup is not going to be done just yet because, oh, he actually reconnects, so we'll be able to pick up the hero, which I think is going to be the Juggernaut, but it might just be another pushing hero. I mean, they have got a solo lane for a Death Prophet, they've got a solo lane for a Leshrek, maybe. They might want to go another solo laning pushing hero. Let's see if they're gonna actually do that, or if they are indeed gonna go for that carry. A solo laning push hero would be something like, well, Lone Druid is out of the question. I've got the Tinker. That's the one I'm thinking about. Tinker is the one I'm thinking about. Let's see if they're actually gonna be that. Okay, they were not going for that. Of course, Undying is a great mid-game hero, great pushing hero as well. A very annoying pushing hero, might I add, because if you want to do something against it and you want to force a team fight, then there will be a Tombstone, and Tombstone stones create tons of zombies, and zombies are annoying to deal with. And to add to that, we're going to have an Enigma and a Brewmaster, probably two heroes that like to play with the Blink Dagger. And if there's a Tombstone, the zombies will constantly attack you, will constantly interrupt that Blink Dagger, so no Blink for them. So yeah, it's a good pickup, I think, and I'm very curious to see how that works out, because once again, they do not have a hard carry. Once again, they are going for those pushing lineups. Let's see, Copenhagen Wolves not having that much hard carry for themselves this time. I mean, Brewmaster is a more hard carry than kind of everything on the Gamers League side, but it's not a Morphling, for example, that is able to just be, you know, guaranteed to get that last late game dominance. I mean, Brewmaster needs a head start, needs to get those kills rolling. And let's see what their last pickup is going to be. Is it going to be a Puck for that counter push potential, or is it going to be something else? I mean, Puck is also a hero that likes to have a blink dagger, and with that tombstone there, I mean, it's going to be a Lina, so that will be that pickup. Or might be a solo mid Lina. Might be a solo mid Lina. Yeah. I was not expecting Lina, I was expecting a Puck, because I said it now a couple of times. But yeah, it's gonna be a Lina being picked up. Let's see though, we're gonna jump ourselves into the game. I'm gonna actually switch. Oh, there we go. Everybody picked up their hero already. Come on, work! Those hotkeys not doing their job. Let's see who's playing what on the Copenhagen Wolves side. We have got the Nino playing the Lina. We've got Brewmaster playing being played, by Balsam. We've got Dickinson on the Shadow Demon, and it looks like this is gonna be a tri lane with Enigma probably then. Oh, are they gonna? Nah. I mean, I have seen teams leaving a bottom lane completely empty for now. We haven't got S4 moving towards the top lane as well, so quite surprised that we are seeing that. We have Calculus in the middle on his Invoker. That's no surprise, but. This is a surprise. Maybe Enigma is gonna go towards the bottom lane. Let's see. He did pick up some tangos. I actually do think he's gonna go towards that bottom lane later on, based on the items that he picked up. We're gonna check out Gamers League, see who's playing what. We have Sava Doom playing the Chen, who's gonna find the Lina. Lina who plays the ward, which they instantly see. They do not have a counter ward with them, but at least they'll be able to. Well, they just got forced. Like, okay, you're either gonna buy a counter ward to make sure they that we're not gonna see you, or we leave it there and you know that we see you and you will be extra careful. You will not get as much experience. So they're basically forcing out something, and they still want to go for this. Belson just walking towards there. Dickinson trying to get a range for a disruption, does not get it though. We see Shweet playing the Venomancer for Gamers League. We have got D-Curve played by Undying. Other way around, of course. Undying being played by D-Curve. Yes. And we've got Leshrac, who's going to be on the middle lane, is going to be played by Farah. And on the bottom lane, we have got Fails on the Death Prophet, who will be going for a solo lane Venomancer with a haste route, trying to scout out someone. And Lanta Gale gets a stun in the face instantly from the Nino, but he will get harassed a lot. But here comes Invoker helping out as well. He will not be able to do that much apart from just right-clicking, but it will be harassing him a lot. No stun landing this time from the Lina, who probably would have died if that Invoker didn't show up. Haste route from the Venomancer definitely used properly. And he's going to eat a Tango, has had 6 Tangos, and has got clarity potions also for his Gale if he wants to have that again. So it's gonna be a 1 versus 1 lane here. Enigma indeed rotating to this bottom lane. Death Prophet versus Enigma. Should be okay, bar from that Enigma will make Eidolons from his illusions, and the Death Swarm from Crypt Swarm from the Death Prophet will be able to kill off these Eidolons fairly fast, and that will give him extra golden experience. And yeah, we're gonna see him getting harassed with it. Of course, Ireland will also make sure that Enigma is gonna be able to get some last hits. Talking about Invoker, we're gonna go to his mid lane where Invoker already got a stun to the face with Leshrac getting harassed a bit. Just gonna put up this one so you see what's everybody doing right now. Basically, in this lane, it should be safe. We see the Invoker going for a Quas build so far. Maybe going Quas Wax because there's a lot of heroes up on the Radiant side that do need that mana. Well, nice initiation going off here. It probably was an initiation from Gamers League, but the disruption stopped that. That's the power of the disruption. Just being able to stop those initiations from happening. It's gonna be the Undying that's farming here on this lane. A tri lane for them as well. Semi-tri lane because, I mean, the Chen, once again, just like in game 1, we see him semi in a tri lane. I mean, he's gonna be able to pick up some creeps. Actually gets a Centaur here if he wants it, which he probably does. Nope, they don't. Okay. Rather keeps his satire for the nuke with his shockwave. Odd choice. But yeah, he's gonna be able to pick up some farm, but not as much as he would otherwise in the jungle. Of course, this time Copenhagen Wolves anticipated a bit on that, and they don't have anybody in the jungle either. We have Brewmaster, who is being able to get some last hits, a bit more than the Undying so far, which is quite surprising for a tri lane versus a dual lane. But nothing bad for either team so far. Savadoom just standing around waiting for his time to initiate it, waiting for that Gale to hit most likely, which is something that Venomancer has to do. If they want to dive this tower, that could be actually Chen still holding in place. Got the Lina here still as well. Tri-lane versus Tri-lane. Lina, who did not get any points of experience just yet. She is still level 1. In the meantime, we do have the bottom lane getting harassed a bit. We've got the Enigma being level 3 as level 4 on Death Prophet. So Enigma getting a bit not that much done here. And of course, that's also going to be the experience that Death Prophet is getting from those islands. So Enigma better back off right now. And here comes the Invoker as well with this Visibility Rune. He wants to go for this Death Prophet. He has a Cold Snap. There will not be anything being done from the Enigma though, because Enigma is low on mana. So can't really do anything there. An Invoker who is being spotted picking, actually not, this is the wrong room, but he is being, well, he's being called miss by, of course, by Leshrac, so, yeah, Death Prophet knowing that he should be more careful, which is actually what he's doing. In the meantime, this is just an incident waiting to happen. I mean, Linet combined with the Shadow Demon is a good combination. The same reason why we see a Shadow Demon combined with a Leshrac a lot, purely because that disruption will make sure that the stun from Lina hits guaranteed. And of course after that Brewmaster can come in with his clap as well. Oh, there goes some trees. They can't walk here though. Oh, now they can. Now this is the free lane to go. Chen's still standing there. I mean, he's getting some experience, but not getting that much done. Illusion Rune being picked up by Calculus, was lucky to get a rune on the way back. Calculus, who did lose a couple last hits while he was away. Leshrac being now on top of the charts for the last hits. He's been free farming for a little while now. 23 for 10. We have 3 of the Radiant side being highest up on there. The ward being placed. Is there going to be a disruption? Yes, there goes the Chen. Is there going to be a soul catcher? Yes, there will be a guaranteed stun as well. Clap landing. Savadoom in a lot of trouble, and it's probably going to be the first blood going to the Brewmaster, and that is just a combination that I talked about earlier. There's just very little escaping from that one. Lina's still getting harassed. Lot still has a salve as well though, so should be fine. And the Hellcaller is gonna be left alone. Might actually die here. Nope, gonna walk him back again. In the meantime, Undying has been able to pressure the tower a bit. Got some last hits for free as well, as we see him fairly up high on those last hit shares. I mean, all 3 lanes, if we base it on last hits only, all 3 lanes are in favor. Oh, Undying wants to go for that. There goes a Tombstone. Wants to go for something. Wants to go for someone. Who is he gonna find? Gale's not hitting. He does not know who to go for. Well, actually wants to go for that Shadow Demon. Is he gonna dive this? I don't think he should, because here comes Balsam back, and that should not be a good idea if he goes for that. Nope. They back off for that one. Venomancer taking some tower hits on the way out. No kill for them right now. And yeah, the 3 lanes for the Radiant right now, they are winning all 3 lanes last hits fight. They are winning with Leshrac on the mid lane, with the Death Prophet on the bottom lane, and with the Undying on the top lane, as we can see on the last hit. Still, it is not that far behind for the Radiant team. Of course, the failed gank from Invoker was putting him a bit back last hit-wise, but so far, I mean, Leshrac has just not been able to get stopped all that much, and with that Invoker going for a Quas-Wax build, he does not have the right click damage that a Exort Invoker would have. He does of course have the invisibility should he want to escape, so that is something that is good. But look at this tower already getting harassed here a lot, with Invoker just being forced out of the way of his tower. He does pick up his face boots already, so we'll have that extra attack power from that side. But it is not an easy lane for him. Leshrac is gonna try to, well, wanted to go for Rune perhaps, but it's gonna go towards the top lane, maybe trying to go for a gank, or what is he? Oh, he's buying stuff. Picked up a orb for the mana, and is gonna go for those mana boots, arcane boots. And looks like pushing coming here again from Gamers League. Want to go for the tower. They will have Leshrac helping out as well with his edict. Gale hitting on Lina. Lina not in that good of a situation right now. Still lands a stun. Club landing as well, but it's gonna be Lina being put in the disruption. Will still get picked off by the Chen afterwards. And it's gonna be Shadow Demon that's gonna be on the chase here. Same for the Brewmaster. He can't do anything right now. And everybody backs off. And the tower will drop because of this. That is basically a guarantee for him. For the Radiant side, rather. 4 heroes for the tower, and yeah, they just can't get close. I mean, Invoker rotated to the top lane as well, but as long as they can't do anything here, that is not really a good rotation. And this is a Radiant Donkey. They saw that going there. This might not be a good thing. We have Calculus waiting for the Donkey to go there, but Donkey getting steered back. He sees it now. He sees it now. Wants to go for it. 2-1 right click, but he needs more than that. He needs more. He needs more. No. No. No, no Donkey going down. In the meantime, story. Death Robot does go down to the Enigma on the bottom lane, so that's a good thing for him. We're gonna chase down. We're gonna follow this from happening. Stun from the Shrek, landing up on Lina. Edict, Undying, Soul Rip taking the last hit, and that's gonna be Copenhagen Wolves backing off. I'm just curious to see if the black hole was used on the bottom lane, which it was. So that was the reason why that Death Robot died. She could not do anything versus that black hole from the Enigma. Nice pick up there for him. If we see the Gamers League just continuing the pressuring, I mean 4 heroes still up here for Gamers League. They could even get 5 with the Death Robot going there as well, but Death Robot moving towards the bottom lane. Oh, Death Robot goes down again, just TPing there, and the Island's just doing so much damage. Enigma's gonna try to take a tower in return for the tower that is definitely going down on this top lane. 2 towers going down very fast for our Gamers League here, and we did see that happening on the first game as well, even though that game there was a hard carry on the side of Copenhagen Wolves to help them out, but this game they don't have that. At least not as a hard carry as a Morphling is, and at least Invoker not being able to get that much done either. It is 3 for 2 right now, basically because they were able to get 2 kills here on this bottom lane. Enigma still keeping the pressure on with his Eidolons. Lina rotated towards the bottom lane now too. Lina level 3 still not a very good position for her to be in. We do have Enigma now taking the spot at the second place for the last hit because he has been getting some free farm here. In the meantime, Tier 1 tower getting harassed. Gale landing on the Invoker, getting stunned as well, going down. Venommancer taking the last hit for that one, and there goes the tower. And that is just Gamers League just not letting go, keeping the pressure on. I mean, in the meantime, they get pressured a bit on the bottom lane, but not as much pressure as Gamers League can put on, because they have a Leshrac, they got a Chen, they've got the Venommancer wards, they've got a Tombstone. If they do want to go for that, it's just so much to deal with at the same time. There goes the tower, they don't have the fortification. And what is Gamers League gonna do to this? They don't have a black hole yet either, which would be the team fight that they need to stop this from happening. But look at this pushing. I mean, that's 4 towers down in a span of 2 minutes? Less? Look at that gold grab just spiking up there. In the meantime, it's gonna be that Robot who's gonna be able to TP out of there. Stun is not hitting as well, the Dragon Slave. And yeah, we have some blinks out from Copenhagen Wolves. They need to defend these towers. And it's actually, the rotation is just on. It's like, okay, we don't know what, we took down your tier 1 and tier 2 tower in the mid lane, and now we're gonna do it on the bottom lane as well. And we have Leshrac here. We've got the Undying here, and Chen is on the way as well as the Venomancer, and they just want to go for some creep kills in the meantime, getting some extra new creeps, getting some extra gold up on themselves, and then they're gonna put pressure on once again. And this time they might have a black hole 26 seconds in. If Copenhagen Wolves can stop this pushing from happening, they are looking very good. But at the same time, I mean, it doesn't look like they're even gonna try. It doesn't look like they're even gonna try. They're just gonna leave their towers for what they are right now. Enigma black hole in 5 seconds. He doesn't have his team yet to back it up. It would be 5 versus 3 if he wants to go for that, because there's only an Invoker and a Shadow Demon here, because the rest of his team, I mean, there's one on the top lane. Balsam is here, of course, also the Death Prophet, so it would be 4 versus 3. My bad. But yeah, it's just not have everybody there. Lina still level 3 I mean, she's level 3. Is not something that you can do. You can win all that much with. Enigma is building towards the blink there to almost have that. Tombstone being put up. They want to go for this. There we have the flash column from the Undying, getting a Malefice though, taking some damage. Tornado EMP going through as well, takes the tower hit. Should be fine. Brewmaster jumps in, splits, wants to go for the Leshrac. And is there gonna be a black hole? No, because Enigma's already down to the Undying, and Brewmaster trying to take down these this Tombstone. But it's so tanky. Brewmaster actually has to back up. There's Enigma because he bought back, still wants to do his black hole, but look at that damage going through. He has to back off once again. Leshrac doing some damage towards him. There goes the Chen going down already. We still have the Flesh Golem still being alive, but actually Flesh Golem has turned into normal Undying. Invoker getting harassed. Going down here by the Death Prophet Quick Swarm. The Brewmaster is back to his normal self. Will be picked off here. Black hole catches 2 heroes, but at the same time, there's no damage. There comes Lina. That is some damage. Dragon Slave going through. They actually force back everybody off Gamers League. Well, I say everybody, apart from the Death Prophet, still has her ultimate running. Actually paged from that one with her live Lina, who got level 5 from that kill right now. But Leshrac picking up a double kill by taking her down. And Enigma being so low, he will get picked off here. I think Malefice going down still up on the Leshrac, who gets harassed by the tower, will actually get picked off here, so that is something. But at the same time, they picked up everybody. That was a team wipe. They were able to pick some kills in return, but I think everybody died right there. Undying might die here as well. We have some extra speed up on the Evoker. He has got those phase boots, no phase boots up on the Undying. And there's also, of course, Wax up on the Evoker. One more right click is needed, and there we go. Up on the high ground, not getting a miss, getting that kill. So at least they got that one, as I do think that was a team fight from both sides right now. Everybody died once. Death Prophet died, Chen died, Undying died. I'm not sure if the Venomancer actually died, but I do think he did. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So that might be something that they are happy with. But they were not able to take the tier 2 tower, and Copenhagen Wolves making their stand, showing that they are not to be messed with. Next time Gamers League is gonna push in, they are gonna think twice about how to push in, about just being, you know, going there super obvious with all 5 of them, or if they're gonna try to pick off some heroes beforehand, which is probably what they should do right now. They will be a bit more careful. Copenhagen Wolves might be a bit more secure about their team fight now that the Brewmaster has almost got a Blink Dagger as well. Did Enigma pick up his... he did not go for his Blink Dagger. He went to go for a Mechanism, which is going to be his item. Brewmaster has 50 gold away from his Blink Dagger, so he will have that one at least. And that will make a great difference for initiation. There goes, picks up a Blink Dagger, I think.
Radiant's middle tower has been
there we go.
denied.
Blink Dagger up on the donkey. Middle tower being denied from the Radiant side, so now 2 towers down on the side of Gamers League, but still big tower difference. We do have the gold grab dropping back a bit towards that 6k. Still in favor of Gamers League. Tornado, EMP, Gale hitting on the Invoker though. He is going to be able to back off from this one, but is he going to be able to save his tower? There is no ultimate yet up for the Enigma. There is no ultimate up, or almost, for the Brewmaster. So this might be a surprise if that Brewmaster blinks in and ultis for this one. Lena taking a lot of damage. Has got her Laguna Blade right now because she did turn level 6. Feels to have his Exorcism as well. Does not want to use it just yet. In the meantime, here comes the Brewmaster. What's he going to do? Is his Blink is being put on cooldown constantly by the wards from the Venomancer. And yeah, tier 2 tower is gonna drop for sure. They're not gonna be able to deny this one, or maybe to deny this. Nope, they're not. The Shrek taking the last hit for that one. Fairly safe, fairly free as well. And now they want to continue to push in. I mean, they still have the Exorcism, they have got the Edict as well, and they want to just continue going. This is their strategy. This is what they are built for. Just massive push fight, push. Massive push all around. There's a blink in. There's the split. Clip there as well. Exorcism going through in the meantime as well, though. Tornado up on the Death Prophet. Malefice. Chen in some trouble. Venomancer ult is still going up. Stun from the Shrek. Hits on 2. Flash Golem being popped. Getting stunned from him by himself. And he just forced everybody back, though. EMP Tornado going through. Invoker, is he able to do something? I mean, the tower is still getting harassed a lot. In the meantime, Brewmaster being turned back to his normal self will get picked off here. Invoker not able to do anything, has to be forcing himself back. Laguna Blade taken down. At least I think he took down nobody. Actually, nobody. We still have everybody alive from Gamers League. Exorcism is on cooldown now. Malefice is going off on the Undying, who's turned back into his normal self as well. And now comes Enigma. He has his black hole. He has got mana to do that as well. But he can't do that anymore. He doesn't have the advantage of the pushing. He should have had that when he wanted. I mean, when the pushing was happening. I mean, the tier 3 tower is still standing, but look at the damage that's being done. That's the thing for having a Malefice. That's the thing for having a Death Prophet. Malefice in the meantime, Death Prophet in a lot of trouble. There's a black hole. Still Enigma taking so much damage from Leshrac. Gets taken down. Leshrac getting a double kill from that one. He stays alive. Is gonna continue walking and will be fine. There was no other backup from Copenhagen Wolves to help that. And that is just 2 fast kills from Leshrac, something that you can't let happen. And for the next push-in for Gamers League, they are not going to be having the Black Hole once again, because Black Hole now was used. They have to wait for another 190 seconds for it to be up again. And that is something that you can't afford right now. Because this push-in is gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless. When the Exorcism is back up, which it is, when Leshrac is being back to full HP and mana, he is going to buy his Bloodstone right now, which he has completed. He has been able to get a lot of gold by all those towers and the kills just now as well, of course. But that is just something you can't let that happen. And these pushings, they've been relentless. And what I want to say before we went to the bottom lane where we saw Leshrac getting a double kill, that is what you want to do with the Death Prophet. I mean, she is just a hero that can stand at the bottom of a tower, maybe throw a couple of attacks towards a tier 3 tower, but her Exorcism will hit the tower regardless. You can't do anything against it apart from popping your fortification. And you can only do that so much. I mean, it's on cooldown. If they went on to push in again, even if they would all 5 die, the tower would still drop. Exorcism is back up. And the thing is, they probably would not even die all 5 because there is no black hole, there is no split from the Brewmaster yet, almost. It's almost up there again, but it's just something that is very hard to do. This is nice. Both farming the jungle, you know. It's cool. He'll be able to blink away if he thinks he's being initiated on. We have some blinks going off. He might know that he's in trouble. Here comes the Leshrac. Where's your blink? Doesn't want to risk it? No, does not want to risk it. And yeah, everybody of Gamers League gathering again on this bottom lane. This is just what they want to do. They want to continue keeping the pressure on, giving Copenhagen Wolves no chance to farm, no chance to think about what is happening. Only chance that they can have is try to defend that tier 3 tower. And right now they are looking to be at a tight spot. I mean, we saw this strategy from Gamers League in the first game as well, and in that game it didn't really work out. But right now, it is definitely working out. Of course, what I said at the draft as well. Invoker is one of those counter pushes, but even he can't stop the Exorcism from going through. There goes the tower. Leshrac Edict actually take it down. Flash Golem. No, I almost wanted to say Fish Golem. That's not it. Stun from Leshrac, hitting on the two. Hitting on two Brewmasters, Brewlings as well, though. There goes already the Hand of God going through. It's going to be the Enigma on the chase there. And look at that. They can just really just chase everybody away. Blink it. Is there going to be a split yet? No, he's just used it. He's not getting stunned as well. There goes the barracks already. They just can stand there all the time, staying alive with the Flash Golem as well, continuously healing them if they need it. But I mean, this push in, that was just free of kills. Panda Ultimate was used, but they were just not able to do anything against it. And there goes the barracks. Stun, not hitting. Invoker being safe, but yes, still, I mean, he may be alive, but his barracks are. Deafening Blast going through. Does not stop the TP out, though. It's going to be Leshrac that might be in some trouble, but last time we saw him in this position, he was able to take 2 kills with him, but he is going to be sent home safely by the Chen right now. Malefice still going off. It's going to be the Undying that might be in the most trouble here. Gets put in the disruption. TP out from the Venomrat, so he won't be able to help it. So this is the prize they get from at least something from well, losing their barracks. So they pick off the Undying on the way out, but still. Look at this. 20 minutes in. All towers in the map gone. Tier 3 tower and barracks gone on one lane completely. And we're gonna see Gamers League probably just, you know, getting back their health up, getting their exorcism and mana back and everything back. And then they will rotate and go to the middle or the top lane. Just to do the exact same there. They might take 2 or 3 pushes, but they will still be able to get it. And right now, there is nothing the Copenhagen Wolves can do to stop it. They need to get that perfect black hole combined with the Brewmaster Ultimate. They have not been able to combine that perfectly yet. I mean, last fight there was not even a black hole for Enigma. The Brewmaster Ultimate was used, but was not able to get any kills. It's just, I mean, the tornado was used upon the Death Prophet, but her exorcism still flew through. There's just nothing you can do to that. She needs to die, not to be put out of play for a while. She needs to die really fast if you want to stop her from pushing in. And there we go. Gamers League getting the pressure on middle lane. Exorcism back up. Venomrat's ulti almost off cooldown again as well. Flash Column is up. Gil hitting on 3 heroes here. Actually, nice job. There goes the pipe up. The Tombstone as well. Flash Golem being popped. Soulkai's trying to meet him up on the Undying. Venomrat's ulti being popped up as well. It's going to be Brewmaster that's going to try to be on the chase in the meantime. Exorcism just sliced through. Invoker in some trouble, but forced himself out of that one. Enigma is in trouble as well. Still wants to do his black hole, but is not going to be able to do it with that Exorcism flying through because he will die regardless. There goes Brewmaster. He does not have his ultimate yet. Deafening Blast going through. Tower in the meantime just continuously being harassed. Hand of God and Mechanism going through for Gamers League as they just continue keeping the pressure on. They have not backed off yet. And if you look at the health bars, they are higher on the HP. Oh, 3-person stop for Leshrac, and actually that Crypt Farm finishes off the finishes off the Shadow Demon. Invoker going down to the Venommaster still though too. The positioning from Copenhagen Wolves is not how it should be. And look at this pressure. I mean, fortification is already used. There goes the black hole. Catches 4 heroes, but the damage is just not enough. There's no split from the Brewmaster just yet. He has it up if he wants to. Getting silence right now, though. Enigma going down. Still lands a Malefice on the chin, but it's not going to be able to do anything. Start from Lina. Might be delaying it slightly. Still lands with the Laguna Blade, killing off the Chen, but has to back off with 80 HP. In the meantime, pressure continues. Split from Panda. Used. Wants to go for some kills. Vandermans on the run. This might be a turnaround. In the meantime, Barrack's still alive. This Death Prophet, though, still alive as well, as she is not backing up. Has got a Bloodstone as well. Leshrac here as well with the Bloodstone also. They can't continue the whole time. There goes the Brewmaster being picked off here, and that is gonna be something for Wolves to cope with. They do not have the split, they do not have the black hole. All they can do is tornadoes and EMPs, and tornadoes and EMPs and deafening blast. There goes the barracks. There goes the damage from Leshrac being put into the disruption will slow him down slightly for Shadow Demon to back off. Where is he gonna back off to? Being forced out of his base to TP from outside of his base into his fountain. That is just something that I mean, really? That is just something that is already saying enough probably about the state of this game. The pushings from Gamers League have just happened relentlessly, and if Copenhagen Wolves, can they still defend it? I mean, they've used their black hole, caught a lot of heroes in that, but there was just no damage to go through with that. Barracks have gone down, and there's just one lane of barracks left. Copenhagen Wolves have not left the fight, though. They are still wanting to go for this. Malefice going off on Death Prophet. But she wants to go for this Enigma. 10, Hand of God going through. 3 heroes here again. Death, Crypt Swarm hits on 3. We're gonna have Lina backing out together with the Invoker and the Shadow Demon as well. The Shadow Demon who forced himself forward. So from Lina not hitting Enigma. I'm not sure where he wants to go, but at least they're taking their fight outside of the base. Leshrac being sent home, so won't be getting killed off. Enigma being there as well. They're just trying to slow down Gamers League. That is what they're trying to do right now. Forcing the attention to go on somewhere else but the top lane, forcing them to be able to regroup, just kite them around, but it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last at all. There's a black hole again in 60 seconds, but 60 seconds might be too late for this tier 3 tower because there will be an exorcism again in 20 seconds. Leshrac's Edict is of course a very short cooldown, but what can Copenhagen Wolves do here to stop this from happening? Pipe up once again. That makes the Dragon Slave from Lina do nothing at all, and there goes Edict just ripping through. There's no fortification up. EMP Tornado will slow it down just for a little bit. At least Undyne doesn't have any mana left anymore, but Mechanism will be used. No damage done yet. I mean, they are still almost full on HP, and there's the Exorcism. Wants to be used. Silence upon the Invoker. Forces himself away to not get hit by the Gale. Shadow Demon getting stunned up, getting harassed. Will have to go back to his fountain once again as the barracks will be put out, and here comes the next barracks, and we will see a GG very soon. Because this pressure is just too much to deal with for Copenhagen Wolves. Unless they think they can take down Mega Creeps and still having to take down all the tier 2 towers. They do think they can fight Mega Creeps for a long time. We will see how long though. Flint being used, Leshrac still having his Nova on though, doing a lot of damage here. Look at that Invoker just dropping slowly but steadily. Tornado up on the Death Prophet once again. Lance of Silence once again. Disruption up on the Brewmaster, helps him stay alive, but still goes down. It's actually Shadow Demon that goes down, that was hidden to try and save his life. TP from Lina. I mean, Lina TPs to go back into her base once again from, you know, from such a very short range, and there goes the GG. That is this is what Gamers League wants to do in game 1. We're not able to do it then, but this game, the pressure has just been on there the entire time. And Undyne playing a perfect role with that, even though I don't think he was a key hero to their strategy. It was just the pushings that happened again and again and again, systematically wiping out all towers on the map before going into the base. And there goes the throne as well. And this was game 2 between Copenhagen Wolves and Gamers League, and where Gamers League was able to take this game, so they end up being a draw. 1 point for each team, as this is a league system in Division 1, where for each win that you get a point, 2 games against each team, and at the end of the season the team with the most points wins. That's how it goes, as this is considered a draw, but where both teams get 1 point. My name is Sheever. Please subscribe to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. And if you want to know more about the GosuLeague Division 1, you can check out gosugamers.net/Dota2, and then on the top left of the page you will see the link towards GosuLeague Division 1. If you want to find out more about that, go click that, where you find all the information on standings, on basically everything you want to know. And yeah, well, this is probably the last game for this evening, but I will find out if I can find more for you shortly. Sorry, if I know where or otherwise where you have to go to find more games. So don't go anywhere if you want to find that out. And yeah, thank you for staying tuned and stuff like that. So later if you tune out, and otherwise be right back.